All right, Coach, impressive win before you guys go on the road for an extensive period of time and come back around Valentine's Day. So how impressed are you with this win, especially with 5 consecutive goals?
Yeah, I'm impressed for so many reasons. You can go back to the Jersey game after that 7-1 loss to Edmonton. I mean, it's a critical point in the season for us. Obviously, the season hasn't gone the way we all wanted it to from a winning and losing standpoint, and we all have touched on we've done a lot of good things, but the results haven't been there. And when you get deep into a season, it's easy to kind of look at the situation and just quit, and we have done anything but that. And I've said this all along, I love coaching our group. It's a great group to coach. They come to work every day. They bounce back after tough nights, which we've done. And I just can't say enough about our group. I'm really happy for them. I mean, you could feel, after what happened the other night with the 6-on-5, the way we competed in that 6-on-5, I thought we did a heck of a job in a critical time in the game, and we just nutted up. And a huge goal there. Obviously, hell of a play by Nick. Carl makes a hell of a shot, but I really thought it was a great effort by everybody, and I'm just really happy for our team.
How scared or worried were you with that situation with Ryan right there at the moment?
Well, quickly I was worried. At the end of the period, we were able to get in there right away. We knew that he was okay. He was going to come back. And I actually think he put his head in the way because it was a TNT game and he wanted some extra airtime. So, good move by him.
So, Coach, after their third goal, it seemed like it had all the ingredients for sort of a crushing defeat. But then right after that, it was a totally different game. What led to that, and what did you say to the guys after that?
Well, it's funny. I thought after the 10-minute mark, we killed the first penalty. I thought we played well in the first, too, at the end of the first,
yeah.
And I thought you could feel the momentum. And then, we give up a goal, and then the third one goes off the skate. And, you think, here we go again. But we just kept going. And just like we did against New Jersey, we gave up the goal 30 seconds in the game, but kept playing. And it's a real testament to our team, and our leadership group has done a hell of a job keeping this thing together and keep playing the right way and keep building on the characteristics we want to have throughout this season and moving forward here as an organization. And like I said, I'm not surprised that we were able to battle back, because we've been doing that all year, not only within games but within the season. And as I've said, we haven't gotten the results we've wanted, but we don't feel we're far off. It's been frustrating because you come here and this is a team we've played 3 times, 3 hard games, and to win the series season against this team, and that says an awful lot about your team. And we're going to get there. I don't know when it's going to be, but we're going to get there.
You talked about the 12 forwards.
That long extended power play. What did you think of how? I know it'll probably be holding the puck longer than you may have thought, but to get the end result after all that.
Relieved. Obviously people were hooting and hollering about, shooting it, and I might have been one of them. But, you got to trust your players, and, they did a good job fronting and not giving us much, and we just waited it out. And sometimes you got to do that, and it was a heck of a play.
So after the last game, you talked about the 12 forwards, how you liked their performance in the last game. You wanted to keep that unit intact tonight. And, of course, it was a great game. So what do you think now going forward with those 12?
I think I'm going to have one more beer when I go in there, and I'm going to enjoy the rest of the night. I am not going to think about what I'm going to do after that. Too early for that.
Dave, what more can you say about Eric, what he's done this year, especially tonight?
I know the points look the way they do, and that's what he always does. But just go watch what happened at that 6-on-5. I mean, he was determined to make sure that we weren't going to give up a goal. I mean, the way he defended and how hard he competed, and I can't say enough great things about him. Not only what you see from a statistical standpoint, but I've loved coaching him. I mean, he's a smart guy. He's a smart guy, and he wants to win, and he's a special player.
Obviously, there's a lot of talk. I mean, can you imagine this team without him?
I don't want to imagine this team without him. Why are you going to do that to me right now?
David, speaking of defending, what are the principles of good 5-on-6 defending that you guys did tonight that you weren't able to do against New Jersey?
Well, I thought we had an attitude, and I went back and looked at the 6-on-5 we had against Minnesota, which was so effective. And if you just compared that to what we did against New Jersey, there was this feeling of, oh no. And tonight there was no feel. I mean, I felt very confident we were going to get through that 6-on-5, and it was an attitude. It's just an attitude. You got to have swagger and an opportunity to pressure people and swarm. And when they took a shot and the puck went to the corner, we got on it. And whereas against New Jersey, we left one guy all alone fighting three devils, and they end up scoring the tying goal. So, we learned our lesson, and just a really a great win, and I feel so good for our players.
David, I know that Will Clark was here as a guest. Did you happen to meet him? And what was
One of my all-time favorites, even though I'm a Red Sox fan. That silky smooth left swing, and he just had a great swagger about him. It was a thrill for me to meet him.
Maybe he helped at all? Maybe some energy?
Absolutely. I told him he's coming back every game, and he should be on the flight to Columbus here on Friday.
David, when you look at the performance, you guys' way to come back and the way to stave off that 6-5, can we put away any thoughts of tanking this season for this team?
Tanking? Nobody's tanking. That ain't happening here. I can guarantee you that. Nobody's tanking.
So, Coach, you guys are going on the road for a long period of time, and then you have an All-Star break. How will you use that All-Star break? Being you guys might have momentum in a positive way, or it might be the other way around. So how do you use that All-Star break?
Regardless of where you are, I think it's a great opportunity to kind of press the reset button and kind of get some time away and get ready for that stretch run. And I know I'm going to do that. I know a bunch of the players are going to do that, and it's going to be well deserved. They've put a lot of work and effort into this season so far. And as I've said, I know we don't have the results we want, but the one thing I don't think anybody can question is our effort and our intentions. These guys come and play every single night.